morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are having a beautiful July so far. We're just beginning. I always think it's such a hopeful, beautiful time of year. Optimistic, time to slow down for some people. Even if you're not on holidays, I feel like culturally there's the idea of play, relaxing, eating, things that you don't do the rest of the year. So today I'm going to read from our daily what's this called? Yoga 365. Cultivate slowness to connect to the world. In our society, speed is often valued over slowness. We rush through many streets, whether walking or driving, text while we're talking, and sending emails while we're eating. We try to get as much accomplished in a short time as possible. We multitask endlessly because we adhere to these values of efficiency and productivity, definitely woven into our culture. Over meaningful connection. What if for one day we decided to value slowness? A slowness that enables us to savor the food we are eating, to connect more deeply with the people we speak to listen better, to look at our surroundings as we move through the day. Cultivate slowness to connect more meaningful to the world. And then today's actual reading was finding spaciousness in your body. And I thought that's kind of curious because quite often we're the opposite. We want to tighten, engage, make smaller, diminish, get skinnier. Yoga offers us the experience of spaciousness within our own bodies. Spaciousness can be defined as the opposite of tightness. Tightness can take up resistance in any part of the body, and when it does, we feel limited, constricted, and uncomfortable. Think about tight chest, tight lungs, when your clothes get too small. It can be the result of tension and stress or muscle of overuse or lack of use. So tension can happen in both ways. Our bodies feel spacious when we loosen up the tight areas to create a greater range of motion and flexibility. And that's what I feel like a lot of our time on the floor is. It's actually increasing range of motion, or ROM. This is very important, not only for our practice, our yoga practice, but our breath practice, pranayama, and also mentally, but also just our everyday lives, we need this flexibility. We feel like we can move in ways we previously couldn't. Today, when you move on your mat, notice if you are able to create the experience of spaciousness within your body and see how it opens your day. And so when you constantly hear us talk about heart openers, things that open, expand, even just the awareness of expanding and contraction within the body. So today we're going to pull an animal. Let's see. I'm shuffling them because I often get repeats. Hummingbird. We've done bird a lot. Okay, let's try another one. Badger. There is no pose that I know of. Panther. Cat, cow, but we don't have a lot of that. Buffalo. I'm just going to read buffalo, and then maybe I'll pull some other cards. I really like this. It's an icon in indigenous culture, especially North American indigenous cultures. I see there's a movement towards trying to restore the natural buffalo herds that have happened across the plains and the prairies in the US and Canada. There are buffalo farms, and I see that if we can, it's a symbol. If we can restore a natural wild herd of buffalo, it's definitely optimistic for the indigenous culture being woven back into everyday society instead of separate reserve, our town. You are provided for in many ways, and the key word is abundance. And we talk a lot about in yogic kind of living and thinking, that there's a blind faith that abundance already exists, that you shouldn't be worried, and everything you need is already within you and within your home and your life. And just to trust the process that what you need is there. So today, you never need to go hungry. And you could say that that would be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You will always have plenty of physical and emotional sustenance, and yet just as important, spiritual nourishment. To sustain this state of abundance, it's important to remain appreciative of what you have. So gratitude, like begets like. The more you're aware and positive that you have, the more you will have. And constantly express your gratitude to the universe at the true source of all your supplies. Have faith in this fact, rather than getting caught up in the beliefs of lack and limitation, which is a very much capitalist North American way of thinking. In fact, you will always have more than enough, so give any surplus away willingly and enthusiastically. Whenever you do give something away, do it out of love from your heart, rather than a sense of martyrdom or feeling superior, or to gain others' approval. Nature gives unabashedly and generously unto life and unto death. Let that part of your nature be the fount from which you are giving generates. In this way, you will experience a deep satisfaction and heartfelt sense of connectedness to others in your family and community, and quite naturally feel immensely grateful for all that life gives you. Generosity, gratitude, surrender, and sacrifice. And I really like those words all working together. The surrendering, the blind faith, and then ultimately, once you receive too much in this world, you're giving it back out. So it's a cycle, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, just your time. So we will do some cat-cow while seated to create that idea of expansiveness in the upper body where we want to breathe. Maybe we'll do some breath work, and I'll pull a few random poses from one of our games. Sitting up nice and straight, hands on your knees, shoulders slightly pulled back, you might feel that. Belly and tone, like a lot of engagement here in the core, it helps support your back. Inhale, 1. Exhale. So can you let the air out slowly? Think of a balloon slowly with a leak in it, but without collapsing this beautiful vessel here. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Shoulders back a little more. Inhale, 3. Think of perfect posture. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Hold it. Exhale. So that we did without counting, without thinking about the containment. Now we're going to count into 4, hold it for a couple, and exhale to 6, because we want to increase the exhale, which is almost like the emptying part of the used oxygen, the refuse. We go to the bathroom, we sweat, we have refuse coming out of our nose. The breathing, emptying is another form of getting rid of what's not serving our bodies. Sitting up straight, belly engaged, hands down. We want to get the energy to come down. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax everything. Throw away the cues and go back to breathing in and out through the nose. And let's do 5 breaths, eyes closed. I will not count it because I want you to go back to your natural rate of breath. Shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, and starting now. And then gently blinking your eyes, coming to open attention. Taking one hand behind you, then the other. We're trying to expand the chest. Almost the same actions when we're doing fish. And I like to press my hands down into the floor, press your chest to the sky. So there's a deep opening. Let's do 5 breaths here. If you need blocks under the hands, that's available to you. Shoulders back, hands under the shoulders. Puff up your chest. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Press the floor away. This, I know I'm gonna hear from you about this in your wrists. Exhale. Looking to the ceiling. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Once more. Inhale, 4. Puff up the chest. Oh, if it's hurting your neck, look forward. Exhale. And inhale, 5. Push the floor away. Exhale, release. Woo! Let's switch our legs and shake out the hands. And you might even like to do this stretch and then this stretch. Interlace your hands and press away. Very nice. Okay. Using that same concept of open chest, let's do 2 more things that I know lots of people don't love. The reverse tabletop. So hands underneath the shoulders, covered in cat hair. I swear my clothes are clean every day, but those cats find a way to get into my drawers and my bins of laundry. So feet root, bum root, and I'm gonna stare to the ceiling, keep my head in line with this floor, with the spine, and press the floor away. Squeeze the bum, engage the belly. If this is too much, you're coming back down. Inhale, 1. Exhale, let's go to 3. Inhale, 2. Push the floor away, squeeze the bum to support this, hips lifting, and inhale, 3. Exhale down, whew. Shake it out. Once more, if you need to stretch those wrists, the one I like is you make a fist and bring it towards you. My massage therapist taught me this one. Left ear, left shoulder, center. Right ear, right shoulder. Very nice. Okay, next variation. Again, the idea of rooting to rise, but also opening the body. Feet are 1 or 2 fists width apart. Actually, what am I saying? Dandasana. And the root to rise is going to come from the back of my heels, the engaging of the back lines of the body, and the lifting, kind of a combination of arms and heels. Hands behind your shoulders, hands under your shoulders, and lift. Inhale, 1, my feet naturally point. Exhale, inhale, 2. Exhale, and inhale, 3. Exhale all the way down. Roll out your ankles, and a nice counter pose is feet together, sitting up nice and straight. I know a lot of people don't love those poses that use upper body weight. Pressing the soles of the feet together, chest rises. Exhale, hinge. Now, not all of us have open, comfortable hips. That's fine. Whatever this looks like to you, maybe you're holding your knees and you're hinging just a little to start to stretch the back lines of the body. Engage the core, heart rises, chest forward, looking up, and then coming into cat. We'll do a couple cat cows. Cow, chest forward, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, neutral, elbows bend, option to try to hinge. Oh, and I feel it in my inner thighs, outer thighs, lower back, option to bind against your feet. And then come on out. Let's extend the legs. We'll do one last pose that's simple and relaxing, yet energizing. Dandasana. Feet are extended. Flex the feet so the toes are pointing to the ceiling, almost towards your face. That's lifting the arches. Pada Bandha, turning on our feet. Thighs press together. Glute presses down. Hands to the floor, tented to push the floor away. or some of you are able to flatten your hands. Some of you may use blocks. Inhale, 1. Exhale. So we're not cat-cow. We're literally engaging everything and staying in place. Mountain, but with legs extended. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Push the floor down, shoulder blades back, and soften. I'm going to take right foot into my left thigh, keeping the hips squared off, hands to the floor, and I'm just going to hinge a little because I like the sensation of stretching the back lines of the body. Hinge. I don't have to go very far. Your body will tell you where your edge is at. And upright. Let's go to the center. Hands between the two open legs and hinge. And upright, turning to that bent knee and hinge. Left bum has to stay down. As soon as I start to hinge and if my left bum starts to lift, you're going out of your natural range of motion. You want to come back, ground the fingertips, ground the glutes, the sits bones, and only hinge where it's naturally occurring in your body. And come on out. Roll out the ankles. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left leg in. So we're not opening wide yet. Sitting up straight. Flex. Turn and look to that right leg. Fingers tented. Hinge. Oh, this side is much tighter. I don't have to go far to have an experience. And back to center. Hands in center, shoulder width apart. Upright. Option to walk the hands forward more. Hinge. These poses we're doing, these things we're doing are very subtle. Sometimes our ego wants a really big circus pose, but sometimes you can have just as much of an intimate experience with your body doing something tiny and becoming aware. Upright, and now I'm going to turn to the left leg. Chest pivots to that pointed knee. Hinge. And upright, roll out the ankles. Let's go wide leg, medium wide leg. Sitting up straight, hands to the floor tented. Engage the core, lift the chest. Let's take 5 breaths here, not going any further. A couple of my very important students keep reminding me that they want me to slow things down. So, tented fingers, push the floor away so you're elongating the front of the body. Shoulders back slightly so you're opening the chest. Let's take 5 breaths here without forward folding. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Resist the urge to do automatic movements. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale and inhale, 5. Now you can hinge a little and see what's happening in the back of your body. Oh my. And come on out. Roll out the ankles. Now let's take that same action of open and fold together. Hands to knees, sitting up straight, shoulders back. Inhale, 1. Exhale, hinge within your natural range of motion. Check in with your lower back, the backs of your legs, pieces that are inhibiting you from going further. Staying here, inhale, 2. Exhale, hinge further. Oh, that feels amazing. Inhale, 3. Exhale, hinge or stay where you are. Inhale, 4. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, 5. And either stay as you are or hinge a little deeper. Come on out, straight back, and roll out the ankles. Fan the toes. Legs now as wide as it feels good. And I like to lift my bum flesh away from my sits bones. Let's take the hands inside the legs. Chest rises. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Hinge. Feet are relaxed to the ceiling. I'm not flexing them rigidly, but they're naturally kind of pointing to the sky. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Pause for a moment. Inhale 4. Exhale. Everyone's going to have a different variation of this experience. Inhale 5. Exhale, hinge as deeply as it feels good without hurting yourself. And come on up. Now we're going to go back to an experience we did at the beginning. One leg out, one leg in. Right away, this helps some people's bodies get to be here and enjoy this without physical struggles. Left leg down. Let's try not lifting the arms, which is my natural go-to. We're going to take right hand, right knee. Left hand's going to slide or bend. Inhale 1. Exhale, slide a little deeper. Shoulder rolls back. Start to look towards over the right shoulder at the ceiling. Inhale 2. Exhale, maybe the hand comes behind the back. So we're waiting for the body to let this open. Inhale 3. Exhale. Ooh, so tight. Inhale 4. Exhale. And maybe you can touch your back of your left kidney. There's some kidney there. And inhale 5, looking at the ceiling. Exhale, come on out. Whoa. Kind of like this, slowly going into deeper twists. I'm going to turn and face the right knee. Left leg stays flexed and grounded. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, start to hinge. Inhale 2. Exhale. Don't let the left bum cheek lift. Stay where that's naturally going to stay down. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. And inhale 5. Exhale, upright and center. Last one with this leg bend. If your knee is hurting, extend the leg. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. I'm staring at the floor between my hands. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. And come all the way back up. Roll out the legs. Fan the toes. And let's do the other side. Right leg as wide as it feels good. Left leg comes in. Right hand, right leg. Left hand, left knee. Sit up straight. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. I'm starting to look at the ceiling over my left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, left hand to left hip or gently the lower back flesh. Inhale 4. Moving it to the tailbone, sink a little deeper. Left shoulder back. Inhale 5. Oh my gosh. Exhale, upright. Woo! Center. I don't know about you, but I am super tight today. Upright chest. Inhale 1. Exhale, hinge a little. Inhale 2. Exhale. Instead of fleeing from any discomfort in your body, I want you to acknowledge it, almost like a laser pointer towards it. Thank it for why it's tight. It's tight from living this beautiful, amazing life. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Upright. Final leg. Turn and face this bent left knee if your knee's okay here. Inhale. Chest rises. Right bum stays down. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. And upright. Woo! Roll up the ankles. point and flex. Our final series just at the floor here, and I never intended this to be a floor class, but I like how our body led us to this. Left leg extends, right leg over. Doesn't have to be very far, go further back so you can see. I'm barely touching down, and maybe I'll sit here. Inhale 1, chest up. Exhale. Left hand's gonna stay on right knee, right hand coming to the floor. Inhale 2, chest a little taller. I feel that all the way to the hips. Inhale 3, that right arm starts to come behind me and the shoulder girdle starts to pivot. Start to look to the right if that feels good. Inhale 4, looking over the right shoulder if you like. Exhale and inhale 5. Exhale back to center. Other side. Right hand, right knee or calf. Left hand beside you, sit up straight. Inhale 1. Exhale. Left hand starts to walk behind you. Inhale 2. Exhale. Option now to have your head follow, almost like a pepper grinder, wringing out the torso. And it's the shoulder girdle pivoting. Left shoulder back. Your choice to look forward, side, or behind. Inhale 4. Exhale. And inhale 5. Feel the resistance in the body. Exhale back to center. Roll out your ankles. Other side. Left foot barely touches over right leg. Left hand behind you, right hand on the right leg. Sitting up straight. Inhale 1. Exhale. Start to walk the hand behind you. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Option to look to the left or over the left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Back to center. Left hand inside the left leg. Right hand beside you. Sitting up straight. Inhale 1. Exhale. Hand starts to walk behind you. Shoulder girdle pivots. Belly gets wrung out. Inhale 2. Exhale. Option to look to the right or over that right shoulder. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. And if your neck's comfortable, inhale 5. Back to center. Roll out the ankles. Our counter pose is going to be coming back into that diamond. Holding the ankles. That feels really good. Soles of the feet together, toes are lined up. I like to hold my ankles straight in the arms, stand up in the chest, and we'll do 5 cat-cows using our body upright instead of on our fours. Inhale 1, chest forward. Exhale, cat. Inhale 2, chest forward. Exhale, cat. Your head can follow. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Remember, spinal flexion and extension that we normally do, and then tabletop. Exhale. And inhale 5. Exhale. Release. Our final reading today is Wisdom for Healing. I love this picture, gardening. It's a picture we use in the warmer months, but when you think about it, it's the idea, your practice in itself is like gardening. You can take care of your own self, your own life, your own body with your own actions. So this one, I am going to say the word God. Some of you I know don't believe in God, but in our culture, most of us believe in one God. It's a single, I can't remember all the terminology, but put yourself in slow motion and observe everything and everyone through the lens of, this is sacred and it speaks to me. So I know in yogic philosophy we talked about the 2 ways that people look at God. Some people, they talk like God is a mirror, a reflection of us, so that every single living amazing thing on this earth is a reflection of the goodness of God. And I read yesterday, there was a thing about why the Jewish faith, they cover mirrors when somebody dies. And it was the idea that if we are a reflection of God and someone dies, you're doing it as a nod to God also, not just to that person that passed away, and to not see them for a moment is a touch of respect. And then the other way people look at it is we are all fragments of God. So imagine when you smash a mirror, every piece of that mirror is still a mirror. It's still perfect. So I like both ways of thinking. This is sacred and it speaks to me. How does this change your environment? Your goal is to learn the spiritual practice of seeing the God in all things. And I struggle with this when it's either a disease in a human of someone that you love, or an animal that we think is harmful to us, like a wasp or a snake. If we can see why it's on the earth, what's its piece in the puzzle, what is the God in it? Thank you so much for your effort. The good in me sees the good in you. Namaste.